Good day everybody, it's Peter from Telsa Productions and welcome to my first Hero League. Well, it's actually my second Hero League. Let's go through that in a second. But this is a series where I'm going to be playing through Hero League, then going back and reviewing my games, hopefully with self-improvement in mind. It's probably going to be a bronze game for bronze players to get better at bronze sort of series. Hopefully it won't be, we'll see. So the first game that I'm going to show you is actually my second game. My first one, I had one person completely disconnect within the first 5 minutes, and then one person just stand at a fort. And he wasn't AFK. I can't say he was AFK because he kept walking between the different forts, but he'd just stand next to one the whole time. Not sure what was going on. But it wasn't even any point, or there isn't any point in really making a review of it, because I was playing Malfurion and just following around my two players that were actually doing stuff, and there was we couldn't engage anywhere. There was no fighting to be done, so no point reviewing it at all. I had no actual decision making in it. This is the first one we're going to put up. So this is my second ever Hero League game. This is the 2018 Season 1 season. Could have said that better. But let me go quickly through the draft. So I'll just bring up the draft on another screen here so I can tell you. The reason... So I'm not generally a tank player. I'm playing a tank here because I'm generally a sort of immobile mage sort of player. But for some reason... I keep getting first pick, and I don't want to pick an immobile mage first because then they'll just grab a Tracer or a Genji or something and kill me. So I thought, first pick in this particular game, I'll go Muradin. Why not? Pretty safe. I had Muradin or ETC, and I've got a bit more experience on Muradin, so I thought I'd go for it. I went for it. So I picked Muradin first. Then the enemy picked the Falstad and the Ana. Which I don't think are two sort of bad picks. Falstad's obviously a standard, pretty high tier pick for globals, and I mean Ana I think is amazing. I don't own Ana, I want to, but pretty good. Then we picked a Nazebo and a Varian, and the Varian was getting flamed straight away because he was in the same team as our Morales the game before, and they knew each other from that game, and Morales hated him, so he was getting flamed straight away. He got a lot of stick. Because he just goes assassin build and jumps in, which we'll see a bit of this game, I assume. So then their team picked the Valor and the Johanna. Again, two pretty strong picks, I think. I'm not sure about the last pick, which obviously you can see already. But after that, we picked the Morales and the Gul'dan. So just judging off that, I think our team comp's better because the last pick they had was obviously Gazlo. I like our team comp. Just for tier list wise, I don't think Morales or Nazebo would appear in anybody's lists, but the other three are pretty strong, I'm going to guess. I think it is anyway. So I think we go into this game with a little bit of an advantage. Even though I'm generally not a warrior player, I wanted to go into this as a warrior just because it's the safer sort of first pick. So let's start playing now. Now that you know the draft and how it went down. I'm going to be following myself around, so what am I on? 2. Let's lock the window for now. Build-wise, I'm pretty sure I haven't played Muradin for so long that I looked up a build and went for a sort of semi-tank bruisery build. But we'll see it. We'll see it go through. I'm just going off guesswork here. And I'll try and review... I'm only going to try and do sort of my team mates here, so if I think something went wrong, then I'll try and analyse why from my sort of horrible Bronze League perspective. I'm not going to do that for the enemy team. So, here we are. Let's unlock the screen. So we are 4 mid because our Morales isn't out of camp base yet, and I don't think I realised that. I might realise that now. I'm still learning my skills. That was a wasted thunderclap there. And that jump was awful. Wow, okay. So this is my first one, remember? And I think that's the only time it really goes that bad. Okay, I think we've come off a little bit better here. And the Nazebo was already peeled off to go bot and soak, so that's good. But so was their Gazlo, I assume. I didn't actually look. There you go, we're 4 here. We've caught the Valor quite well. If the Varian had carried on, we might have been able to get that kill. But possibly not. Oh, that was a good little throw. Nice Morales. Yeah, I'm happy taking a bit of damage here, not really fussed. It's all good. I get the stun there. And again, I thought that was a kill. It wasn't. So upsetting. Can we see? Can we go back a little bit and just see how that happened? Did she just not get hit by that last Gul'dan thing? Did that not go far enough? Where are we? Here we are. Oh, it was Anna. Oh yeah, got a little bit of a heal at the end there. It looked like from a globe maybe? Oh, that was close. Okay. Back to me. Right, so now they've got a Joanna top soaking. And we haven't got anybody up there. So we will start falling behind a little bit in levels. For some reason, we've got 2 bot against this Gazlo. Like Varian went down, I assume, to gank. So when Gul'dan goes top, it's then me and a Morales in lane against a decent 3-man team in Anna, Falstad and Valor. So that scared me a lot, especially when Morales then left. So I felt like I might have to lane here by myself, but it looks like they've all gone too. Now, they all went bot. Interesting movement. I gotta admit, I didn't expect it. So Zebo luckily gets away. Even though she turned back at the last minute, which I thought might be the death of her. And now that they're all gone, I don't know. I think I am sort of looking down to see what's going on. To see when I should fall back. But yeah, cool. There's 2 mid then and 2 bot. I start heading down straight away because I think we can get on this Gazlo. I leave a lane of experience here. I'm not sure that's a great idea. But I do get the stun, I get the slow, and then we get the kill. It's good. We lose a bit of experience, but the second before the shrines pop up, we get a kill, so we have an advantage. I think I'd say that worth. I'd say it's worth. I like that. As long as no one gets picked off up here. So I call that I'm on my way straight away because I want to jump on that. I want to give that a real go. But now I think we're just zone off because I know for sure or for a fact that we've got bot. Although that's not as certain now that Valor's gone down there. Actually, I didn't expect that. But yeah, so now we've got bot definitely. So I think if we just zone them off this, then we're fine. That worked out pretty well. So I'm happy with that. We got two shrines. Oh wow. Falstad was very close to stopping that. I did not see this going down. He might get the kill, but is he going to get away? Whoa. Gazlo just assassinated Nazebo, and Varian goes down too, so a bit of a loss. At this point, we start coming down, which is probably a little bit late. So I think I remember thinking here, oh, where are those two gone? Because I'm that aware of what's going on the map. Yeah, this 2v2, Muradin and Morales, I mean, we're not going to get killed anytime soon, but we're also not great at killing. That's a decent amount of damage on the Gazlo, though, to be fair. Okay, so Varian is back up and Zebo is obviously back up to us now. And we should get this kill easily. Because I'm the only one further forward, there's nothing they can do about it. That's good. And the shrine is about to pop down here as well. So I like our positioning for this. That's the reason I stayed down here. That's good. Gul'dan's pushing out top, and I don't mind that at this point because we have just got a kill, and Gul'dan's wave clear is so strong you can push that in really hard. That's not terrible, but if he starts coming down now, that might be a good idea. He does. Good. So here I was just trying to stop the Joanna from running away to start with, but then as soon as he started just chasing after Morales, I think I just wanted to zone. And what is going to happen now? Is Gul'dan's pushing mid in, and then he's going to come down, I shoot? Yeah, I want to come up here and make sure nobody's just getting in. And they are. So, I go in the brush to try and jump over here, because I assume they're all around here. They are. And this is where I want to be, right here. Varian doesn't want to be here, though. This is good. We're getting more poke damage down. But Varian, for some reason, a little bit out of position there, I think. This is I love this kind of area. The two turrets there are good. They put some decent damage on me, but I'm fine with that. Good if we could get the Gazlo pick here. I think, yeah, I turn around to defend the Gul'dan. And oh, that was a good dodge of my hammer. I think it wasn't a dodge. I think he just got lucky, but I might be wrong. So here I'm just trying to zone off again. Just keep blocking this alleyway up to the altar. Luckily for me, Gazzo just walks in. Don't know why. This should be a kill. Yeah, God, we could have got it much earlier. I don't know why they weren't coming in a bit harder. So at this point, I'm thinking, what is this fight even for? Like, we're a bit lower on health because they've sort of just spawned and come back or gone and got wells in the time that we've been zoning off. So there's no point fighting. There's no objective anymore. I just want to back away. But obviously, a couple of others didn't agree and just went in. So yeah, I try backing away a bit sooner. Now, well, I'm thinking while the fight's going on, maybe I want to be pushing them out a little bit more. So I was staying a bit close here. Maybe I was letting them get a bit far in. I don't know. Possibly. Yeah, this is fine. We're just back to waiting for the next altars now. Obviously, I've gone to take a camp, and I think I called Varian to come over. Or it might have been the other way around. Enemy gets their camp at the same time, and we could just come in straight behind these guys. Easy little pick-offs again. So I know Faustad can just get away any time. So I try and go on the Gazlo, but no one else wants to join me. Or maybe they knew these guys were coming in, so they backed away a bit earlier. That's possible. So it looks like we're having a bit of a hard time defending here. Gul'dan is top, and he's heading down, but I kind of like the Gul'dan split push. I don't know why. Maybe I'm overvaluing the split push ability here. But we get level 10, so I just jump in and go hard. I think, again, I catch out my team a little bit by going a bit too hard. And they don't follow up quite as fast as they could. But we're still a level up here, so I'm still thinking we can fight this. We're still going in. Still going in. Varian's doing alright there. Jumping onto the Gazlo, I'm fine with that. But now they've got level 10, so unfortunately for us, they got level 10 just as the altar pops up. Right, and at this point, okay, so I'm going to go back a little bit. I know this is a little bit wonky, but let's go back a little bit. Okay, so I'm liking this fight. I jump in, I'm loving it right now. And as soon as Varian goes on the Gazlo, I'm still fine with this. Now this is where, like, we're all in a half-decent position here, I think. We can interrupt anything, and Gul'dan's just joined in. Now, look where Faustad goes. This could be, these three should just turn and kill him straight away, as far as I'm concerned. Then me and Varian can easily just zone off the rest of the team here, that's fine. And that's just an instant. I mean, I just don't get this. That was incredible. I mean, I'm guessing their team's ready to follow up in some way, but we could kill this guy before they've even reacted. Seems a bit mental. Let's see how it goes. So he does gust back, which obviously works out pretty well for them. And straight away, I still think at this point, me and Varian could stay fighting and the rest of the team could kill Faustad, but they all run past him. They all just ran past him. I think I jumped on him and thunderclapped maybe, but interesting. So again here, I think we could just kill the Joanna. Way overextended away from their team. Once we've given up the altar, just kill him. Yeah, one little gap again now until we wait for the next altar. But I don't mind losing that altar because Gul'dan was quite late down there, and I mean they just got their ultimates as the shrine came up, whereas we just used our ultimates on the fight before because we wanted to get a couple of picks before the shrine came up. So I'm fine with them winning that one. That's not too bad. So we're pushing in bot here quite well, and the two next shrines are going to be between top and mid. So bot could always just push in and get the two forts, or get the two towers even, sorry. Which I think they do then. Good. Decent. Very decent. As long as we push out mid and top, we'll be in a pretty good position. Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, I should have shown you that. Varian tried soloing that camp when none of the enemy team were on the map. It was just the Faustad bot. And obviously Morales isn't happy with that. I'm not sure if taking the camp's necessarily a bad idea, just probably not when none of your team are nearby and their team definitely are, or most likely are. So, 15 seconds till it's up. We've got Varian will be up in time, Nazebo won't, because Nazebo must have died bot to Faustad, I guess. So, they rightfully put pressure on this shrine. Now, I think I make a couple of mistakes here. I remember thinking this feels so awkward and rubbish, because I want to get in behind these guys, thinking that Varian and Gul'dan can turn, but Gul'dan's way too low, and I didn't know that. And then me diving in kind of baits Varian in. Now, I think I could have done some stuff there if Gul'dan hadn't been so low health, but that's my fault for not noticing that. So yeah, that was definitely a problem. And therefore we lose that shrine.
All that bluster. And for what?
I think. So I'm going to put that fault on me, and then they obviously get the other shrine because they're in position for it. Where am I now? So I'm coming up from mid, thinking we can get on the back line maybe? Oh, so again, Faustad uses a gust to knock a couple of people away. I just jump into zone for them. I think I get a stun maybe, or have I already used it? I'm just trying to block as many shots as I can getting through. Managed to save the 3, or whether me being there or not was even mattered, I don't know. So here we go. So there's going to be 3 shrines popping up now. We are a tiny bit behind. We're on 24 health, they're on 28. And there's going to be 3 altars, sorry, not shrines. So I get to pick onto Anna there. But I think we got something special. I waste my avatar, I'm pretty sure. That was completely unnecessary. And then I just run around not knowing which way to go for a second, which again is unnecessary. Now, I, at this point, love the idea of just coming in. Managed to get another pick on Faustad because I've still got my avatar running. I know I can tank for days. So that was all great. Now I want to push in and get this fort. But then I see the Valor there and think we can't do it. We probably still could have. Not sure. So I did come up here to defend this camp instead, because Gazlo was putting pressure on the Varian. So again, we've got the objective. I want to back away. That looks good. And we put enough pressure on, and Faustad is still dead, that I think we can get 2 altars here. So should we be going back for the altars now? They've just come up. Or they're coming up, sorry. But we're diving on this fort instead. We get that kill then? Looks like it. And then the Gazlo completely out of position. He might even AFK even. He was just sat still down here for ages. And I start crying that he gets away, I think. But Gul'dan gets him. I think he was going to die anyway. I just stunned him out of his electric thing? I don't know. Okay, so before I go on, let's take a quick look at my build. So, block at level 1. Can I bring this up actually? Oh, I can, lovely. The block at level 1, I would normally take either third wind or block on Muradin. So I would take third wind if my healer wasn't sort of a sustain, constant healing sort of healer. If it was just a burst healer, then I might be more tempted to take third wind because I'd have to do more sustaining out of fights myself, if that makes sense. But I thought taking block would be better, especially because we're against a Valor, Faustad, and a Joanna, and a Gazlo. I think it helps for all of them. Gazlo and Valor probably the most. So yeah, I went for block. At level 2, I get why some people would take the increased duration, so reverberation increases the duration of the attack speed slow. And the amount of slow, is that right? From 25% to 50% and the duration, yeah, okay, so that is a good one, but I think I generally go with Thunderburn just because the second it looks better. That's a terrible reason. I should be going reverberation there, shouldn't I? Only if you're like gonna land it on a couple of key targets. If you're landing it on anyone else, it's kind of pointless. Don't know. So that's still up in the air. So this third one, I would always go Skullcracker. Again, this first game, I was just building whatever I'd seen on a guide, I think. So I went heavy impact, but I'm going to go Skullcracker every time from now on. That's what I changed to in the other games that I've played. Thunderburn is amazing. So, okay, so obviously I went Avatar for the ultimate, but then the level 13 healing static. so I get healed by Thunderclap. I'm not sure if I would sometimes take Bronzebeard Rage here, just to damage nearby heroes, because I mean my whole job is to jump into the middle of team fight, so that'll be getting 5 times the value. But then I'd also get a healing Thunderclap off. But by that point I haven't taken much damage. I use Thunderclap when starting a fight, really, to slow them, to help my allies out. So do I really need that heal before I've even taken any damage? Don't know. So possibly go for Reverberation here, and then Bronzebeard Rage here instead. That's definitely something I'll consider. At level 16, I can't remember what I take, so actually, yeah, let's play the guessing game. This is an available talent right now. I think Dwarf Launch is probably a go-to one on most maps, especially because some of these walls you probably can't get over without it. Maybe this long one here, that kind of thing, getting across this side. It would be lovely. But Imposing Presence, I like. Stoneform, I've never taken. Not sure if I ever will. Imposing Presence isn't too bad, but Dwarf Launch I would probably class as my favourite. And then at level 20, I love Hardened Shield. I'm not sure if some people take Unstoppable Force, but I think those two are probably your best options. So, let's see how we do. So we've just won a massive teamfight bot, taken a fort. We really want to be getting 2 altars, possibly 3. So Nazebo gets the interrupt, luckily. Possibly gives away a life? No, the save from Morales, that was quality. And then I just get in time to try and catch the Nazebo. Do a little bit of damage, ready for Varian to finish off. Beautiful. Gul'dan's already taken out other altar, and we get 3. Just while I zone, as usual. I remember thinking there, I got the ulti. That's incredible. Don't know why she even did that. It's not like we could chase any further. Interesting. Okay, and then we take the boss straight away after. So 3 altars and the boss, all within the space of a few minutes. Just fantastic. That felt really good. All off that one big team fight bot. And then, I mean, we've just done that, and we catch 2 people out top. I'm not sure if we could have got the Valor. I mean, I feel like the Gazlo was dead just straight after I jumped over him and Thunderclapped. Just a couple of bits of damage. Everyone could have run past and killed the Valor, but possibly not right. Maybe it was good to just commit to the Gazlo. Right, so Varian's taking the camp. This is a much better idea now, because the 2 altars are bot and mid, or bot and sort of between bot and mid. So I don't mind taking that camp now, as long as right now, we all run down and try and get to the other 2 camps down there. I obviously commit to a fight with my avatar, and Falstad does an amazing gust there. I think that was really good. Completely negated my avatar and anything else that we've done there. I'm not sure why we're still here. This is bad. We should have rotated down much sooner. We could have both of these camps on the go and the 2 altars. I don't mind Nazebo staying yet, just off laning. Good, okay, now we're going for the camps. This is alright. Good, yeah, I go in here because I think Falstad might have been fairly close to getting the fort, and I do not want that. And got it. I was lucky. I think that was Morales, wasn't it? His grenade got it. And because we get both altars off that, do we win straight away? Because we've got these 2 forts, we win. Beautiful. That is the end of my first real game. I'm going to say it's actually my second game, because I've won 1, lost 1 now. We lost the one where I had 2 AFKs, surprisingly. And that is it. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy, hope you have enjoyed, hope you will enjoy. But by far the most important thing is to look forward to the next episode of Hero League.